We were muted.
That is important. You'd think we'd know what we were doing after 10 times.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to show number 10 of the Protect Alberta Rockies and Headwaters concert series. We got a good lineup for you tonight. 12 segments, maybe 13. We'll see how that goes. We will start, as always, with a land acknowledgement and a little bit extra, for not a very good reason this week, but yeah, we think it's important. So we acknowledge the traditional land on which we Albertans reside today is in Treaty 6 and 7 territory. We would like to thank the diverse Indigenous peoples whose ancestors' footsteps have marked this territory for centuries, such as the Neheya, the Dene, the Anishinaabe, the Soto, Iska Nation, Sioux, and the Mississippi people. Also the Siksika, the Kainai, the Piikani, the Stoney Nakoda, and the Tsuut'ina. We also acknowledge this as the Métis homeland and the home of the largest concentration of Inuit south of the 60th parallel. It is a welcoming place for all peoples who come from around the world to share Alberta as a home. Together, we call upon all of our collective honored traditions and spirits work in building a great province for today and for future generations.
We grieve the death of the 215 Indigenous children whose remains were found unmarked at the former Kamloops Indian Residential School on the Tk'emlúps-Squamish First Nation territory. Truths continue to be spoken, seen, and understood, which is an early step in addressing Canada's history. We acknowledge that many aspects of systemic genocide still exist today and that we all have a role to play in ending those. We will take a minute of silence to honor these children and all those who were made to suffer and were abused and who still suffer today as a result of the residential school system.
Okay, tonight's show is a little special in that we are a part of Edmonton's Resilience Festival for 2021. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show. But our first guests are here as a result almost directly of the Resilience Festival. And it's actually the sons of a friend of ours from Folkfest. It's the Bork Brothers. So let me cue up the video. Take it away. Garnet.
That's Martin. This is Rigel, and it's our pleasure to play for you this evening. It's Wednesday evening for us. Saturday evening, we hope to be in the Rocky Mountains enjoying that which we are seeking to protect. Our first song for you this evening is called Rewild, and it is from our just released album called Gathering Change.
till there's nothing left before us. Why can't we see that all this time we're causing death of a while? Will you stay? 'Cause
Right on. Next song we got for you right away is from the east coast of Canada. It's a set of two tunes, Road to El Rogie and MacArthur's Road. We got one more set of tunes for you. It is a set of 3 songs. First one you're probably familiar with. It's called Ordinary Day by Great Big Sea. Second one is Fiddle Tune, Gene's Reel. And the third one is Down Yonder. Down Yonder is a song we've ended pretty much every one of our sets with since we started playing together as wee lads. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks for the Groovenor for hosting us. And also, thanks for protecting our Alberta Rockies. And check out our new album, Gathering Change. That's all for us for now. Catch you later.
I've got a smile on my face, I've got 4 walls around me. I've got the sun in the sky, the water surrounds me. Oh, you know, I win now, but sometimes I lose. I've been battered, but I never lose. It's not so bad.
Thanks, Sports Brothers.
That was great. That was fantastic.
They are for hire, and they also have some shows scheduled in August and September in various places in Alberta. So you can see that on their website. Riverdale, where we live, had a dance every year where we had someone who could call dances and musicians of that caliber play. And I can tell you the entire room feels happy. It's a joyful thing to dance and listen to that music.
For sure,
yeah.
For sure.
So thanks, Sports Brothers, for spreading the joy.
Yes, thank you for joining us. All right. Our next artist is one who was scheduled before, but something came up, and he is back to join us now. Please welcome from Calgary, I believe, Ben Rose.
I prefer Cowtown, but you know.
Cowtown.
Some people are offended by that. I think it's awesome. Cowtown. I'm lonely. Lonely for you. I'm lonely. Lonely for you. Have you even heard me say I don't care? I don't care. You could ask me anything. You don't care to. Wouldn't dare to owe me anything. Anything. You won't ask for anything. 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 You know, I'd give anything. 'Cause I'm Mr. Lonely. Lonely for you. Got me Mr. Lonely. Lonely for you. Please don't think you'll bring me down. How could you? How could you? Sad to think I was your clown. If it's true, if it's true, I don't care if you do. I'll be good to you. It's the only thing that's true for me. You're free, be free, feel free. Try again with me. I've been lonely. Lonely for for you. So I'm a bit flustered. I was actually gonna for my second song take it up a notch and play Great Big Sea's Ordinary Day, but you know, the other band did it. So I'm gonna play something that sounds maybe a bit too much like this one, but it's my most popular number. So hopefully this will go over. I screwed that up. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. Strange what desire make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't want to fall in love. No, I don't want to fall in love with you. What a wicked game you play, make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, let me dream of you now. I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No. Nobody loves no one. So I got one more number for you. I got a brand new EP out as my Cafe Rosé project. It's a collaborative, not just Ben Rose, but anyway. Song of the Summer. Look for it. This is I Wait for You is what it's called. And it's for all of us people who haven't gotten to be on a real beach in a while. Very beachy. Anyway, I got my ukulele sound here. Here we go. And thanks for listening. My name is Ben Rose and Cafe Rosé. My music available on all those platforms and everything. And here's my big single for this summer. You're crazy. You're crazy and I like it. I'm lazy. I'm lazy, but don't knock it. If I wasn't lazy, I might have got off my ass, met someone instead of waiting my whole life for you. I do. I wait for you. I wait for you. 'Cause I'm crazy. I'm crazy just to think it. Hey lady, it's not too late to mix it. It's not too late to change your mind. I'll be fine if you do. But till you do, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Because I'm crazy. Baby, I've never been so in love. Well, I might just stop it being lazy. Can't play with love when push comes to shove. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm crazy. I'm not sure you still like it. Don't blame me. You started but you can't stop it. I'm really just along for the ride. I'll survive if you do. Tell you to, till you do. I wait for you. I wait for you. If you want me to, I wait for you. Well, thanks for having me. I'll see you next time.
Well,
Thank you for joining us.
Stick around for a sec,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
No problem.
So we can say thanks. That was a sweet, easy vibe.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
All
Did
right.
you want to ask me a question?
Your new project, Cafe Rosé, does it have a website or anything, or you just find it on like Spotify and all that stuff?
Well, yeah, you can stream the songs on Spotify, iTunes, about 17 biggest streaming services. It's all on all of them, YouTube. I do have a website. If you type in caferose.com, you get there. Yeah, Cafe Rosé. It's Rose, actually, if you don't know how to type Rosé on keyboard. Works just cool.
Okay,
Thanks.
we'll put it in the YouTube chat.
Groovy.
Yeah.
I can say the actual definitely URL, but Cafe Rosé gets you there. CafeRosé.com.
Well, head to the chat if you want to see people's appreciation of you.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
We
I'll
gotta-
see you next time.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Ben. Have a
Cheers.
great night.
You too.
Okay. We have another. Yeah. It just keeps. All right. We have. I like when people do this. This next artist has sent me 3 separate videos, so rather than play them all together like I would have on the first 1 or 2 or 3 shows, now I've decided it's more fun to play them spread out. So we'll hear from Steve Pinio 3 times tonight, and here's the first. It's very topical. It's a bit of a dueling cover version. We've had some covers of this before, so you would have been okay playing that song again, Ben. We do that around here, and you have to mute yourself too. I just heard you laugh. All right, so for the first time tonight, Steve Pinio.
Hi, I'm Steve Pinio. I'd like to do a tune that was written by the late John Prine about a town that he grew up in Kentucky that was destroyed by coal mining. It's called Paradise. I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town it's often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River, the abandoned old prison down by Hickory Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols. But empty pop bottles is all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Coal camp came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and kept all the land. And they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. And they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. I let my ashes flow down the Green River, let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise awaiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away.
Okay, thank you, Steve. That was a great cover.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was probably the third or the fourth version we've had of that on the shows.
Yeah, it's good every time, that
Yes,
song.
sure is. I don't like Mr. Peabody, not at all. All right, as we mentioned before, today's show is in association with the Edmonton Resilience Festival, and we have Jennifer Semeniuk from the Edmonton Resilience Festival to tell us all about it.
Hello, guys. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for partnering with us. So I'm directing the Edmonton Resilience Festival this year, but I kind of feel like it's directed by the community a bit more. So it's the 7th annual Edmonton Resilience Festival, and the Edmonton Resilience Festival was crafted by a local Edmontonian who came up with this idea to just bring a bunch of cool people doing cool things together and teach other people to do these cool things. And it's kind of grown since that core concept. We are right now doing a 2-week or just under 2-week festival. So we're at just the first bit of it. And we do resilient-based skill workshops. So everything from, we've done soil to worms to how to deal with trauma, all the way to should we be doing community supported agriculture or forestry and those sort of things. And our whole core concept is the entire festival is done 100% volunteer. The workshop hosts, the people organizing it, and everything is completely volunteer. Nobody gets paid to do anything. And it's this idea of, the community has a need and we all have a skill to offer. And by doing that, we make our entire society stronger. So that was just kind of the underlying theme of all of the festival. And it's kind of been a passion project for myself for some time. And when I had the opportunity to partner with you guys in the idea of raising the resilience for everything that's going on environmentally, and especially coal mining and what's going on in that aspect, it was an easy yes for us because, if our environment isn't functioning right, we can't function right. If we're not functioning right, our environment's not going to function right. It's a two-way street. So we love having this, and we love to just invite everybody to our festival. Everything is 100% accessible. So the festival itself does not require any money if you're unable. If you want to make a donation to the festival, we will gladly receive it. But you're welcome to take a workshop completely free and no charge.
All right, that was great.
Thank you.
We're having some we're just trying to solve our technical issues because people noticed that you were much louder than we are. So that was coming in while you were talking. But
well, good.
Yes, it is very good to be partnering with you, and the festival used to be more in person. So I have a feeling that will open things up a lot for the festival now that geographic borders have been busted.
Yes, actually today I was moderating a workshop and we had people from Monaco, we had people from Australia, and they just found one of our workshops on Eventbrite suggestions for you. So that was really phenomenal. Our in-person event often brings people from around Alberta, but it was really interesting to hear about, we were in a mead making workshop, and to hear about the bees and the honeys across the world, and how in Australia you get a eucalyptus honey and how that might affect making mead. And yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal in these times to be able to transition online and completely affect a different audience and get something back from it. I mean, we can't wait for in-person events. You know, we're all really dying to get our hands dirty, literally, and see each other and, you know, get in the dirt or get in that dye or whatever we're making that day. But having the online festival this year has definitely been a wonderful, interesting experience.
Yeah, I bet. Well,
for sure.
Your resilience in action, clearly. So well done, all of you, and thanks for the support for the coal issue and the concert. So thanks.
Absolutely, thank you, and I look forward to the rest of the concert.
Okay, thanks.
Right,
We've
thanks.
put the website to the festival in the chat, but feel free to head there. Maybe people have questions. So yeah, if you want to feel like heading over there, I think someone else from the festival might be hanging out. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
I will send you the YouTube link in the chat here, and you can go there. And there it is. Okay. There we go. All right.
Oh, we got a treat coming up.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I started thinking it's in my head and got a little caught in the loop, because that brings me to the activism for this week. What should we be doing? Today, the last federal petition E3159 closed, so hopefully we got a lot of signatures there. Last time I saw it was over 10,000, and I hope they pay attention and do their jobs on the federal level and step in. Clearly, it's in their jurisdiction, and it's in our best interest if they do. There is still the Grosvenor-sponsored petition going. You can find that at coalsnotcool.ca or .com. They'll both take you to the same place. They'll bring you to the Grosvenor.com. With that, the last thing we're doing is we're waiting for the federal government's decisions on the two mines, Grassy Mountain and Tent Mountain.
Yeah. So the federal Minister of Environment and Climate Change, Jonathan Wilkinson, was going to be making a recommendation to Cabinet, and that should be coming in mid-June. So maybe we'll know something good or not good.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks. So the last time we had a concert, we were talking about writing letters to Jonathan Wilkinson and all members of Cabinet to put pressure on them. So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully they come through for us. And then one more thing I'll mention. We are not the only anti-coal concert game in town anymore. We've got some friends down in Bragg Creek that are going to be putting on a show on Friday, June 18th, which is the day before our next show. And they are featuring some great players. It's called Coachella.
Coachella.
Coachella. Oh, the couch comes in after that. It's Coachella Couch Festival. So it's all online. You can buy tickets at the Alberta Wilderness Association website. Is that AWA?
I'll put the link in the chat.
Okay, link in the chat, yes.
But it is, if you look up Alberta Wilderness.
Yeah, that'll
You'll
come
get
up
there.
and you will find Coachella. That is, they've got a good lineup going. We've seen a lot of the acts. Kevin Van Tighem is speaking on that one. So yeah, please support them.
Yeah, it'll be a good show to get good updates from people who are working on the details of fighting things. So I think it would be valuable not just for the music, but also to hear from them. So
yeah,
I plan on going.
All right.
Onwards.
What do we got next? Well, you know what? They're sitting there ready to go. So I'm gonna go and throw it to Tyler Allen and Dana Moritz.
Hi, can you guys hear us out there in TV land?
We sure can.
Awesome.
Good.
Right on. Thank you.
Due
guys.
to technical difficulties, we sent in a video, but now we had to switch to doing this live.
But it's better. It's a little more
Yeah.
personal this way.
Yeah, it's not a
Should
bad
have
thing.
done this to begin with.
We just did all our practice all afternoon. So.
It's exciting
But,
that way.
thank you.
It's going to be live.
Yeah.
It's going to be video, live video, live video.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for inviting us to do this. This cause is something we definitely feel passionately about. So yeah, thank you very much. And we're going to play very mountain and river centric songs today for you folks. So
there's a bit of a theme.
There's a bit of a theme, yeah. But, the first song we're going to play is an original of mine. It's called Low Rolling Plains. It's a bit of a love song to our beautiful province. So here goes nothing. In the low rolling plains of Alberta, coyotes are howling there too. In the low rolling plains of Alberta, spring is here and wild roses bloom.
In the tall lonesome pines of Alberta, I'll build up my log cabin home. In the tall lonesome pines of Alberta, I'll lay down my old weary bones.
In the small prairie towns of Alberta, folks are hardworking, rugged and proud. In the small prairie towns of Alberta, I'd like to show you around.
Out in the badlands of Alberta, I'll saddle my dusty cayuse. Out in the badlands of Alberta, fill my cup at the last chance saloon.
In the high rocky peaks of Alberta, it's there I can be left alone. In the high rocky peaks of Alberta, I'll be singing my wandering song. In the low rolling plains of Alberta, winter comes 3 times a year. In the low rolling plains of Alberta, my home will always be here. My home will always be here. My home will always be here. Thank you,
Silent
folks.
applause. We love it.
Yeah.
We're used to it by now.
Yeah. After all this live streaming this year.
Oh, I best get a guitar.
How's it sounding out there? Pretty good?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And take a minute to talk about what you guys are doing or what you have coming up, or like I know you guys were doing like a weekly stream, right, from your garage?
Yeah, we were doing that last year, and then Dana started school for interior design, which hasn't left us quite as much time to do a weekly stream. It's just kind of become a bit much for us both to do that. But over the last little while, we've been like back in September, we released the EP for our Western swing band, the Red Hot Hayseeds, and we've actually been well on our way to finishing our full-length album. So we've been working on that, and we've also recently been asked to score a documentary about females who work in like the ranching industry.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of an Alberta-based documentary, and yeah, we've been hired to score it. That's about all I can say about that. As for now, we haven't started the scoring yet. But yeah, we're really looking forward to that, and we've just been chipping away at our full-length album. So yeah, I've also got an instrumental band called the Midnight Corn Dogs, and we've been cooking up some. It's kind of like country swing and like TV show theme songs, stuff like that. So that's what I've been kind of chipping away at musically the last little while here.
Great.
Well, congratulations. That's a full plate. Sounds fun.
Thank you. And we just bought a house that we're taking possession of at the end of next month. So that's there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. You can just forget about everything else now. It's going to be all the house all the time.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's going to be the case. But yeah, that's what we've got on the burner for now.
Great. Thanks for letting us know. Okay. Back to you.
And yeah, thanks again for asking us to do this. We're going to play a Patsy Montana song. A lot of her songs are very mountain and moon based. So we're going to do this song first called Big Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Buffalo, watch them turn to go at the rattle of our train. See the fancy painted warrior with coat and feathers rare. In the land of sand, everything is grand. Sure wishing I was there, where the great big moon is shining through, big evergreen, where the melting snow is trickling down through icy mountain streams, where the little stars play hide and seek and six-birds race kiss old Pike Peak, and the great big moon is shining through great big evergreens. Where the summer breeze is always cool, the winters are so blind. There's a little maid of copper shade with great big eyes of brown. All winter hat won't that be grand, and then we'll settle down. Where the great big moon is shining through great big evergreens, where the melting snow comes trickling down through icy mountain streams, where the little stars play hide and seek and suns first race kiss like peak, and the great big moon is shining through great big evergreen. Where the great big moon is shining through great big evergreens, where the melting snow comes trickling down through icy mountain streams, where the little stars play hide and seek and the sun's first rays kiss like peak, and the great big moon is shining through great big evergreen.
Hey, thank you very much.
We usually put a clap track on so that when we're done playing songs, we can hear it through the live stream.
Yeah.
We're not offended that we can't hear you. We feel it.
All right. Did you say we'd play 2 more songs, 1 more song? What's the feel here?
2.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna play you another
2 songs.
All right.
Nice.
We're gonna play you a song by a famous Winnipeg songwriter by the name of Bob Nolan, who was a part of the Sons of the Pioneers way back when. He wrote this wonderful song called "Cool Water." Some of you may remember it in a more modern light from the movie The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I think that's the first song in the film. But, anyway, without further ado. Each day I face the barren waste without the taste of water, cool water. Oh, day and night with throats been dry and souls that cry for water. Water, cool, clear water. Water. Keep it moving then, don't you listen to him then. He's a devil, not a man. He spreads the burning sand with water. Water. Well, Dan, can you see that big green tree? The water's running free, and it's waiting there for you and me. Oh, with water. Water, cool, clear water. Water. Oh, the nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool. Water, cool water. But with the dawn, I'll wake and yawn and carry on. Water, water, cool, clear water, water. The shadows sway and seem to say, tonight we pray for water. And way up there, you hear our prayer. Show us where there's water. Water, cool, clear water. Water, and cool, clear water. Thank you folks very much.
This afternoon when we recorded the song for our video, it was pouring rain, so it was perfect because we needed some of that cool water because it's been really hot here the last couple of days here in Calgary.
Yeah. We're going to play one more tune. This song is an original from an old band of mine. This song is maybe about 12 or 13 years old, but it's called it was from a bluegrass band I played in when I lived in Red Deer called Waskasoo. And it's a song called Blue Miner. So I felt like it would be a bit of a travesty to play this event and not play this song. It's from the perspective of a grizzled old coal miner. So thank you to once again, and anybody who's watching from home. It's like, once again, this is a cause we feel really passionate about. So if you go to the Grooveners page, hit that like button, but also go to the event and you can find links where you can donate to the Kisco group and the Livingstone Landowners group, and also sign the petition that I believe you created, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Is that your persist? Oh, excellent. Yeah. So
I created that one at coalsnotcool.ca.
Amazing. Yeah. So you can find all the resources there, and definitely donate and give that petition a sign if you got a spare second. So thank you once again. I'm Tyler Allen.
I'm Dana Lynn Moritz.
Our band is the Red Hot Hayseeds. They're a Western swing group from right here in Calgary, Alberta. You're on Treaty 7 territory. Thank you once again. This song is called Blue Miner. brave this mountain, elbows deep in the dirt, pouring gold. I miss my wife and children. I miss the idea of dying. Oh, waking up at nightfall, gonna bed at dawn. I heard, oh yes, I heard you were fixing to take me on. Oh, mountains may have my body, but the river, she's got my mind. Mountains may have my body, but the river, she's got my mind. Sweet Karen Rider, tell me a tale of mountain soil and cold. Mountains may have my body, and the river, she's got my mind. Mountains may have my body, but the river, she's got my mind. Hey, thank you folks very much.
Thank you so much.
And stay tuned for more Canadian greats. I was so pleased to see a bunch of pals like little Miss Higgins and Ella Coys, who I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yes, we're
Ben Rose, Kevin Roy, a lot of sweeties on the bill today. So thank you very much for having us.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was great.
Yeah, such a beautiful last song. I vote for keeping that in the lineup.
Thank you very much. It's a bit of a departure from what we usually do, but thank you. Although I'll be sure to keep it in the loop.
Yeah, and for sure, send us the video, the link to the video. We'll watch it.
Yeah, we still will send it to you for sure. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Put too much time.
But one day we need the good internet.
Yeah.
Thanks,
okay.
guys.
Thanks to both of you.
Thanks so much.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Oh, we're muted. No, we're not. But they could hear us. Anyways, moving along, we will get back onto the order of things with another Calgary artist. This is Laurie Matheson.
Hi, I'm Laurie Matheson. Really glad to be here. I'm coming at you today from Treaty 7 territory. And it's the end of a bad week. And, you know, if I was a drinker, I might be drinking some Jamesons right now. Oh no, I wouldn't, because I'm at work. I got some green tea though. Here we go. I'm going to sing you some quiet versions of some angry songs. This one is about capitalist oligarchs who will displace people to build hockey rinks or some carnival grounds, or they will, you know, ruin future generations' standard of living and their ability to, you know, have clean water, to chop off some mountain tops and make a buck. It's called "I'm Not Buying," and it goes like this. Trust the instruments, they always say, when you're in cloud cover or flying at night. If you feel like down, vertigo sets in, you'll be much too sick to fight. What happens when the gauges fail? Where's the parachutes? I think I'll bail. Turn this bus around, I'm sure we're lost. And whose idea was this anyway? We don't have brakes, no safety belts, we're gonna crash. I don't wanna die this way. We let down our guard, and now we'll pay. Why we throw the common sense away? Oh, I saw 'em set the hook, they tied it to their lion. Oh, I might have took a look, man, but I'm not buying. Trust the instinct. Follow instructions, stay in line, do what you're told, you'll never get hurt. All the bells, the whistles, the flashing lights, keep our minds off the fact this machine don't work. They used our money to build this thing. Charge us admission to watch it spin. And I saw 'em set the hook, they tied it to the lion. Oh, I might have took a look, man, but I'm not buying. The calliope plays a funeral march, dressed up as the lost melodies of youth. They're setting us up to break our hearts. A dollar buys a thrill, but you'll never find true love at the kissing booth. And I saw 'em set the hook, they tied it to the lion. They couldn't keep it off the books, but not for lack of trying. Oh, I saw 'em set the hook, they tied it to the lion. Oh, I might have took a look, man, but I'm not a buying. You know it's live when the guy starts singing the first verse again in the second verse. This is another song about shitty Tories. This one is also about politics as a spectator sport, which I am incredibly sick of. People treat it like a game, like a talking night in Canada or something. There's a show on CBC called Power and Politics, and that title drives me nuts because it should be about, politics shouldn't be about power. It shouldn't be about politics. It should be about people. It should be about compromise and understanding and empathy. And we've turned it into this blood sport. And I hate it. And this song is about that. And what's it called again? It's called Anybody Got Some Relief? And that's what I'm looking for. I think they were all looking for it. Hit to the head is by my total confusion. Nothing makes sense, if indeed it ever made sense. I suffered bruises, some mild contusions. Wounds turn to scars if you give them a chance. But if there's safety in numbers, why do I feel surrounded? Helpless, hopeless, bound by grief, encumbered and dumbfounded. And all I'm looking for is a little relief. Anybody got some? I wish I could come down with a case of amnesia. Clean slate, something I could put to use. Is there a doctor with a new anesthetic that can numb my brain and jar these memories loose? But if conventions make good neighbors, why am I suffocating? Walls are closing in and I can barely breathe. If this is heaven, the Savior's relocated, and all I'm looking for is a little relief. Anybody got some relief? I can't find it in the Bible, the bottle, the gun, pills of poison, and all the dope's been done. Starting to feel like I'll never be saved, and there's no peace on this side of the grave. I can't spend every hour in the arms of my lover, and as soon as she leaves, dread creeps back in. Don't wanna run, but I need to take some cover to ease my mind, maybe shed my skin. But the only path that is illuminated is the one leading to despair. Don't need no map, the route is uncomplicated. A straight line down's gonna take me there. Safety in numbers, why do I feel surrounded? Helpless, hopeless, bound by grief, encumbered and dumbfounded. And all I'm looking for is a little relief. All I'm looking for is a little relief. Yeah, all I'm looking for is a little relief. Anybody got some relief? Can't find it in the Bible, the bottle, the gun, pills of poison, and all that dope has been done. Maybe not so quiet, I don't know. Thanks again for having me, guys, and mountains not mines, always, to the end of time. Raise up your voice and let these people know that this is not acceptable. I thought about ending on a positive note, but then I saw those jackasses drinking on the roof of the Sky Palace, and it just infuriated me. So this is a song that I haven't played for a long time, so it might not be a very good version. We'll see. But and I would like to say that I don't actually, I'm a pacifist. I don't actually believe in capital punishment, capital punishment. I don't know what it's actually called. But having said that, if Kenny and his cronies keep going the way they are, I wouldn't stop it if a lynch mob formed. The song's called Swinging from a Rope. And in the last verse it implies that maybe I was friends with the person I'm singing to. And actually, I was friends with this person I was singing to when I wrote the song, but today the song is for Jason Kenney and his Toad Army. And I was never friends with them, and I never will be. Thanks for listening. Let me try that again. Where you gonna run when it comes? What you gonna do? You can try to hide. The signs point to certain doom. Gonna disappear. It's clear they'll catch up with you. You don't have a hope. You'll be swinging from a rope. You have got a lot of nerve. Did you steal that too? Or did you burn your conscience with the bridges to your past? I'll stand aside, twiddling my thumbs, grinning ear to ear, when you get what's coming, and watch the lynch mob string you up at last. The piper will be paid before you pass. You looked me in the eye, told me lies, then you walked away, whistling a tune, thinking you got one up on me. The smile on your face will be erased, karma gets her way. You don't have a hope, you'll be swinging from a rope. And I look on, wondering aloud, how you stand a chance against the vicious crowd. I'll watch you squirm, cower, terrified, when the piper takes his pay out of your hide. You got a lot of nerve. 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 And where you gonna run when it comes? What you gonna do? You can try to hide. The signs point to certain doom. Gonna disappear, but it's clear they'll catch up with you. You don't have a hope, you'll be swinging. Just give them time, yeah, they'll find you're an SOB. Fuck your friends, in the end they'll be enemies, holding a grudge. They won't budge, don't get on your knees, it'll be no use. You're next for the noose, not a glimmer of hope. You'll be swinging from a rope. Swinging from a rope. Swinging from a rope. Peace.
Okay, just a minute. I just gotta have a little drink here. I'm not at work. This is a volunteer gig. Yes. All right. Thank you, Laurie Matheson. That was great. Her mouth is full of food still. As you can see on the little screen up in the corner, we sometimes snack in between our portions of the show. So, as promised before, Steve Pinio has sent us 3 different videos. We've seen one. It's time now for number 2. Mm-hmm. Take it away, Steve.
This next tune is a tune I wrote about people from the East, the Far East, Maritimes, coming out to Calgary to get work, and then being broke. It's called Waiting for the Cavalry. That broken Calvary, waiting for the cavalry to come. Flat broken Calvary, waiting for the cavalry to come. If I had $100, I'd go back where I came from. Back home in the mill times, everybody knows my name. Back home in the Maritimes, everybody knows my name. They could tell you my life story, but I seem to like me just the same. I got a girl in Muscatine, I think she's into someone new. I got a girl in Muscatine, I think she's into someone new. I tried to give her my last paycheck, she said I don't need no help from you. I got a family down in Halifax, ain't never had a steady job. Yeah, I got a family down in Halifax, ain't never had a steady job. If you wanna make the winter there, you got to borrow, beg, or rob. Nobody needs me here, they're just trying to put me on. Ain't nobody needs me here, they're just trying to put me on. I'm gonna take my last dollar and bring it back to old St. John. Take my last dollar, I'm gonna bring it back to old St. John.
I didn't mean Laurie Matheson, no disrespect by eating when he was finished. The BLT was really good. I just forgot where we were at, but I think a Laurie Matheson show would be very interesting.
Oh,
So,
I think it'd be great, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Good to see him live. Okay, thank you again, Steve Pinio. That was excellent. Next, we have another artist that is from the Resilience Festival end of things. She's a local girl. It's Catherine Annika. Come on, here we go.
Hi, my name is Catherine, and I am a musician and music educator here at Edmonton, which is Treaty 6 territory. I am also the owner and lead educator at Flourish Music and Creative Arts, as well as guitarwitch.ca. I am really happy to be here with you at the Edmonton Resilience Festival, even though I'm not really with you. In heart and in spirit, I am with you. For me, resilience, creativity, and sustainability are all really closely related. Sustainability in particular is really important to me because all humans are only guests here on this earth, but especially us settlers. It is our duty to be stewards of the land and to be responsible and honest about our impacts on it, both as individuals and as a larger society. It is my belief that we all must do what we can to be the change that the world so desperately needs. The first piece I will play for you is improvised instrument by instrument. I'm going to start out with the drums here. I believe that by speaking through our instruments, especially in an improvisational way, we can explore and process deep emotions. It is my belief that honesty with all of our emotions, even complex ones like guilt, grief, and anger, are the key to resilience. While performing this, I will be exploring the continuum between power and powerlessness, despair and joy, and hopelessness and hope. I hope you enjoy it. This next piece I wrote for my upcoming book, The Flourish Method for Beginner Guitar. It is written in 4 parts of various difficulty. This is so that people of every skill level can play something beautiful together. This particular piece is called Dancing in the Mist, and more info can be found about this and all of my other work at flourishmusic-aca.com. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that, Catherine. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very different. And it was neat the way you filmed yourself several times over.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah. Okay. Our next 3 artists have been referred to by Tyler and Dana. Our next one is a fellow from Winnipeg, and he calls himself Mr. K. He played the Grosvenor a couple years ago with Logan. It was a funny show. It was I think that's the only one where we've ever had a problem guest.
I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about that.
Why would you bring that up now?
Well, whatever. What it turned out okay in the end, but yeah.
They put on a great show.
They put on a
it was
fabulous
fun
show.
to have them in our house.
Yes.
So that's what I remember.
Yes, there you go. All right. Here's Mr. K.
Good evening, folks. My name's Kevin. I perform as Mr. K as my musical moniker. HeyHeyMrK.com, or you can find me at HeyHeyMrK on all the social media stuff. Yeah, I want to thank Jeremy for having me out to share a few songs with you tonight, and I'm just gonna get right to it. I guess I'm also coming to you from Winnipeg, Manitoba, balmy, just outside Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're a balmy 40, I think we're over 40 degrees today. It's pretty crazy. We're in a little bit of a heat wave here, so happy to be doing this from the air conditioning. This first song here is called Hundreds of Dollars. I just released my debut record. It's called In Event of Moon Disaster. It's a bit of a concept album. It's a journey through, it's like a pendulum swung through hardships of darker days. It's overcoming adversity, and I'm gonna go play a couple more songs here. This next one here is called Darker Days. These songs all kind of weave in and out of each other, so it's kind of neat for me here today to be just kind of playing them one at a time for you. Anyway, this one's called Darker Days.
Eyes These darker days, I feel the light on every stage, on every night. The thriller fades when the lights come down. The same hotel in a different town. My eyes are red, my head is clear. Waking up is my biggest fear.
Well, as I said, it's an album of swinging through the hardships of darker days, but ultimately kind of seeing the light at the end of that tunnel. And I think we're all about at that place right now, wherever we are today, and we could all use maybe a little bit of optimism or whatever it may be, maybe a little bit of harmony. And I'm going to play you one last song here. This is the first single off my record, An Event of Moon Disaster. This one's called Harmony. When the pandemic first hit, I'm also a photographer, videographer. I spent the first 3 months of the pandemic in 2020 in my backyard, just outside Winnipeg, filming baby foxes from a pop-up ice fishing shack I have as like my photography blind. And yeah, if you got some time later and you're interested in seeing baby foxes running around and growing up to the sounds of this song here, I made a music video for it, and yeah, maybe check it out after there if you feel so inclined. Anyway, this one's called Harmony. Again, my name is Mr. K. It's been a real pleasure playing for you folks, coming to you from Winnipeg, and thanks again, Jeremy, for having me out, and wishing you all the best and health and harmony in the days to come. I wasn't trying to be a dreamer, all I wanted was some sleep, 'cause my eyes are growing tired of what became real. I dreamt the circle had been broken, a rusty link that held the chain that brought us back to square one when we could have used some change.
Changed our mistakes and we finally moved on. I saw harmony across the land. People building on what we had done. Changed our mistakes and we finally moved on.
Thanks very much, folks.
Thank you, Kevin. That was beautiful as always.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of having Kevin play the Groovener, and we were lucky enough to buy one of his photographs. So, thanks very much.
Yeah, check him out on Facebook. You can see he's got a lot of great photos of the foxes. It's really cool.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Great music coming up. Let's keep her rolling.
Let's keep her rolling. And coincidentally enough, the reason we met Kevin is because of our next artist, Ella Coyes.
Oh, Ella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edmonton expat, now of Toronto. She'll explain in the video. Take it away, Ella.
Lucky Toronto.
Hi everybody, my name is Ella Coyes and I'm joining you today from Toronto, Ontario on Treaty 13 territory. I'm very happy to be joining you today. To be totally transparent, I am in my basement apartment sitting in front of my iPhone, but it's far better than nothing and it's exciting to play some songs. So without further ado, I'm going to start with a song called Winterburn Road Exit. Saw a crow out there on the road, and I thought of you when I told you that Thank you very much. It is still kind of weird doing this in front of my phone, but I'm trying very hard, and it is fun to practice in front of people in a way. So thank you. So I moved here from Edmonton to make a record with another project that I do, and I've been working on it pretty much since I moved here. I was ready to just jump into it. I didn't really know very many people here, so I honestly didn't have very much to do, and I was in quarantine and unemployed. So I've been working on this record now from, October 2020 to now. I'm still working on it. It's been a longer journey than I thought, but it's been very fun to make, and I'm very excited to put it out at some point. It all literally takes longer than I thought. I do not understand. But in making this record, I've realized that I have in part made a breakup record, which is something that I always in a way set out not to do. I feel like I tried to make a point of it, despite the fact that I pretty much only wrote songs about like romantic interactions and relationships that didn't work out. But this was actually fun for me because it's turned out to be like really empowering and cool to hear myself say stuff that was probably hard for me to say, and I also didn't censor myself at all. When I was writing the songs, I didn't really think about other people hearing them. So now we're here, and I sing songs with all my secrets, but that's okay. This song is about that feeling that you get when you're dreaming and then all of a sudden the words won't come out of your mouth, your body feels really heavy, or just something won't work, and you can't do it, and it doesn't matter what's in front of you, you can't do it. And then you wake up and it's really anticlimactic because like nothing really happened, but you have to shake it off. It's like that feeling, but in a dream and then in real life also. So I want to say thank you so much to Jeremy for having me on here today. Once again, I am an Edmonton expat, and I don't think that is like a nice thing. I can't decide, TBD, but I appreciate being here as one. With that, I'm gonna play okay, we're gonna do it now. Whatever, fuck it. Okay, well, this is like a real show. This song is called Visions. Just kidding, we're almost there, guys. Now
Okay. That was weird. Can't find the Zoom. Anyways, let me just stop that share. There we go. Now we're back. Wouldn't be a Protect Alberta's Rockies and Headwaters concert series concert without a little bit of technical glitch. That was really great. That was Ella and the Groovener go way back. She played the Groovener before it was the Groovener. Our first house concert show was a Victoria band called Morning Show. They came to Edmonton. They played a show. I had tickets to a different show. I wanted to see them, and I knew them, so I just messaged and proposed a little house show, and they decided to do it. And Ella came and opened for that show. And that was just before we started the Groovener as the Groovener with Side Door.
I'm sure it can be said for most of the artists tonight, but Ella is quite powerful to see live, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
She's pretty raw these days. That was yeah, that was really good.
Yep.
Yeah. And the connections go farther than that, but we won't get into that. We will carry on. Steve Pinio, 3 times. We've seen him twice so far. Let's check out his third
and final.
Yeah. Steve Pinio once again. No.
Hello, everyone.
Wait, there we go. That's little Miss Higgins getting ahead of herself. Here's Steve Pinio for the 3rd time.
So this is a tune called The Coyote Song, which I wrote based on some experiences at a place called Spill Machine, BC, way out in the country. I used to go there to get away from Calgary. I had a friend that lived there with his dad in an old log cabin, and we'd sit by the fire, and they had a young dog that would listen to the coyotes sing, and every once in a while I'd go out to join them. And my friend's dad would always be kind of at his wit's end until the dog came back. And so anyways, this is a song about what I thought the coyotes might have been saying to the dog. By the way, the dog lived a happy, long life. So it's a little artistic license. Okay, here we go. The Coyote Song. One summer evening in the bugaboo, an old hound dog was sleeping. His master sang a yodel-dee-doo, while the blue moon came a-creeping. Then all at once the hound dog stirred. He'd heard a loud commotion. Well, out in the meadow the coyotes crew. The singing was just like a potion. Ooh, won't you come play with me? That old hound dog, he was worldly wise, born and raised on the mountain, mighty familiar with the coyotes' cries, 15 years and counting. Safe and secure by the cabin door, he lay down by his master, but the call of the wild became a mighty roar that made his old heart beat faster. Ooh, won't you come play with me? Or won't you come out into the meadow free, where all your cousins are prowling? Under the shadow of the old fir tree, you can join in on the howling. Your master feeds you old soup bones and ties you to a tether. But if you come out into the meadow free, we can go hunting together. The hound dog listened to the coyotes sing. It filled his old heart with desire. And all of a sudden he was wandering further away from the fire. The old master, he was sound asleep. The Sandman's spell had found him. The hound dog wandered through the forest deep, and green eyes began to surround him. hound dog howled in the dead of night. He knew that he had been forsaken, running back homeward with all his might. He cursed the chance that he'd taken, but now that old master sits alone beneath the stars that glisten. But one night he never hears the coyotes moan since that old dog went missing. Or won't you come play with me? All right, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Steve. That was fantastic.
So good. That was a good story too.
Yep. Happy little dog. Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, you start. Well, we're really excited about our next guest.
We are. She's multi-talented, not only music but soap, among other things.
Yeah, we bought a bar of soap at our last show.
Was the needle back then?
Yeah.
So that tells you how long it's been.
I think you should play it. Play the music.
Okay, I thought you were going to talk about it.
No, not right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So our last artist of the night from Manitoba,
Saskatchewan.
No.
Manitoba?
Yeah, she's living in Manitoba.
Oh.
As she will mention in her video.
Oh.
That's
I stand corrected.
That is how I know. All right, Little Miss Higgins, take it away.
I'm Little Miss.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Little Miss Higgins. Welcome to my home studio here in Manitoba. This is where I hang my hat and my dresses, throw everything else on the floor. I hope everyone is well. I feel very fortunate to be a part of this project, the Protect Alberta's Rockies and Headwaters concert series. Gonna play some songs for you. The first one's called Gather My Fruit. Pick a plum from the tree, one for you and one for me. Don't make jelly when the clouds hang low. Fill your belly before you go, go, go. From my head to my roots, shake me loose, climb to the top, gather my fruit, reach up high into the light. Pick me some fruit that's plump and ripe, but we could make some wine or some good moonshine. Give me some vision to go on my sight. Pick a plum from the tree, one for you and one for me. Grab the bark through the leaves, oh come to me. Climb to the top, take my heart if you please. From my head to my roots, shake me loose, fall to the ground, gather my fruit. Pick a plum from the tree, one for you and one for me. So now we're going to transition into another song. I'm going to invite Eric Lemoyne to join me. And it's a song inspired by a family story of mine from my great-grandmother who lived on Jersey Island and then eventually ended up in southern Alberta. And this song is before she leaves Jersey Island. She meets a can-can dancer from Paris. It's called No One Way to Live. Down the tree. All right, one more song for you. It's called the Dirty Old Tractor Song. Wrote it when I lived in Saskatchewan, inspired by Dirty Old Tractor. Thank you so much. Remember, we need to be better to each other, better to the land. Take care. Enjoy. Ain't no change, but it's changing. very much. Thank you for having us. Eric Lemoine, I'm Little Miss Higgins.
That was a treat.
That was what a fantastic way to end the night.
She has an album that you can buy off her website or on Bandcamp called My Home, My Heart. It's one of my standbys. If you like that vibe from what she played, which very sunshiny to me, I love it. Check that album out. And I think Jeremy has some thank yous to close off tonight's show.
Yeah. As always, thank you for coming to see the show. I want to thank all of our artists, the Borsch brothers, Ben Rose, Steve Pinio, Laurie Matheson, Tyler Allen and Dana Moritz, Catherine Annika, Kevin Roy, or Mr. K, Ella Coyes, and Little Miss Higgins. Also, thanks to Wendy for putting up with all the drudgery that is putting on these shows sometimes. Also, Christine Berger, Marie Aiken, and Brian Taylor, and the Protect Alberta's Rockies and Headwaters Facebook group for helping put these shows on. Side Door for their ticketing and a little bit of promotion.
Yeah, and all the groups that are seeing this fight through thick and thin that keep all the main work going, which is a lot more than we do. So the Nitsitippi Water Protectors,
The Kisco Group, the Livingston Landowners, and everybody who's, the High River Town Council, they're doing yeoman work these days, getting all sorts of other towns lined up to voice their protests.
So we'll just wait for the federal announcement and keep working. All right.
Well, not quite. We got one more special thank you to the Edmonton Resilience Festival for co-sponsoring this show this week. Be sure to check out their site, check out some of the workshops. They're really great.
Yeah, and they're still ongoing. So we'll post their link one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Accessible online and no cost if you don't have the money to pay. It's to get everybody together
and if
and
you
learn
do,
things, be inspired.
Please do. All right, I think that's it. The last thing to say is Jim Bryson is fixed hinge. That's for you, Laurie Matheson. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.